Has a little piece of pewter. That could actually be the remains of a button. It probably is. I don't see a shank, but I wouldn't doubt there's one on there. All right, starting to rain. Gotta put your back under my shirt. I think the sun's starting to come out. It's also starting to go down. I've got a couple signals here. We'll go ahead and get out of the, I think I got 4 holes dug. Let's see what they are. It's something small right over in this loose stuff. Probably a little piece of lead or something. Nice piece of flint where the Indians were working some chert or something. Is that it right there? A little piece of melted brass, it looks like, isn't it? Yeah, I'd say that's what it probably is. Whoops. It's definitely a very small chunk. I'm going to guess that's probably melted. We'll look at that a little bit closer. Oh, yeah, by the way, before I forget, over by where I just found that horse bit, and hopefully that scene made it, I found a musket ball right next to it, just a few inches away. I heard that and another piece of iron. I thought might be the last ring from the bit, but no, it was a musket ball and a big nail. But yeah, so another musket ball. A couple more signals, and let's see what they are. This one is here. Yeah, not the best signal, but I think it's going to be lead probably. All right. Of course, I'm not really paying a whole lot of attention anymore. It's making a lot of noise, so it's probably one of these. There it is right there. You can see it just barely peeking out. Yeah, that is not it. That's so typical, isn't it? I thought it'd be in there. All right. Wait. And here. And here. I feel something heavy right here. So another piece of melted lead. Yep. All right. Another small target over here. Two more holes. All right, let's see what this one is. Boy, that's all scattered all over the place. Could be a little button, I guess. One of these clumps. Sounds a little bit different than the lead. It's aluminum, isn't it? Yeah, that's why. Okay, we've got an aluminum cap to something that's junk. And one other hole right here. Somewhere. Okay, it's in this dirt. Don't see it. Okay, actually had the machine juiced up a little bit, so it's really noisy. But you can hear the deeper signals that way. So deep I can't even find them. Yeah, I just heard it. I moved it. God. Must not be very big, huh? All right, I might have to turn you off. That actually might be another target that I'm hearing. It's not dug yet. I'm suspecting. All right, let me get back to the drawing board on this one, and I'll get right back with you. Just give me a minute. Okay, so I figured it out. That was another target beside the hole, and the target we're looking for was down at the bottom of the hole. And it should be out now right here. It's very small. That even might be my hand because, like I said, I got it juiced up. Oh, that was the target. Really small. It's going to be like minuscule. Smallest piece of lead you ever saw, probably. Is that it right here? Wait, nope. Yeah. It's in my hand. Put a little tiny pile there. It's in this little, it's probably a little white thing. A little tiny piece of lead. Yeah. Little tiny piece of lead. Very, very small. But it's not a piece of like birdshot or anything. It's just a little piece of melted lead. All right, that's what we're hearing there. And the other target, I think, is right in here. So this was actually buried a minute ago. We were playing around with it. Come on, you. All right, I dropped it. Probably, I heard it. Like I said, I got this thing really juiced up, so it's making noises. And makes it harder to find stuff. If I didn't have the camera in my hand, it'd be really easy. But there it is right there, maybe. Nope. Yeah, that's it. That thing right there. Actually, that's a very small flat piece of iron. Really thin. That could be period, I'm not sure. Probably never figure out what it's to. I suspect that's what I was hearing. No, something else. I'm not looking at my meter, so I can't see if it's metal iron or not. Oh, jeez. Of course, that could be in the ground too. That could still be buried. I think it is. All right, let's look at it with a meter. That's definitely something good, though. Let's go ahead and dig it together real quick. I'm just going to dig a shallow hole in case it is in the grass. Yep. So it's either in the grass or in this. Not that. Gosh. Came out. I know it's painful. It is for me too. If I was making a video, it'd be so much easier. I just grab it and go. I had it 10 minutes ago. That's it right there. Things are so sticky. It's another little piece of melted lead. That might be a little ball. Or might just be a piece of melted lead. All right, I'm gonna put you away. Okay, it's getting a little bit later in the day. And I'm wicked tired. I think Todd is too. You see the mud we've been digging off of the fort here. Well, we think it's a fort. I'm kind of working my way a little bit outside of it. I have never stood where I'm standing now. There's no dig holes. I got a really interesting hole. First thing you notice is there's a ton of charcoal. Now this could be very modern. This could be like really, really modern. You see there's actually a line down there. But the reason I dug the hole is because of this. You see something that's brassy in there. I don't know if that's going to be old brassy or new brassy, but it's mixed in with the charcoal. So that's going to pretty much tell us, I think, if this is where just the farmer burned a bunch of brush 20 years ago, or the Indians burned a fort, 150 years ago. Well, 150, 250 years ago. A long time ago. The moment of truth. You ready? Oh, that's not much in the way of a brassy. I thought it was a bigger piece. So it's definitely brassy. I would say that is a tongue or a fork off of a buckle, belt buckle or something, or shoe buckle or something like that. I think that's gonna, well, I don't know. It's black, isn't it? So I think the jury is still out, but I'm kind of thinking that might be an old piece. God, my fingers are just so gummed up. Looks like there's a little swivel right there, so I think that's a tooth to a buckle of some sort, belt buckle or something. All right, we'll keep digging around. This charcoal looks really fresh, though. Could be part of the fort. We'll find out in a minute, I hope. Hang in there, if you can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, man. We get out here, we've been digging just solid digging. But it's fun, and it's not raining. I just swung the loop over that before I backfilled, and I found this. So I think this is going to be part of a buckle. So I think that is, this is Colonial War, French and Indian War charcoal. Could very well be. We'll keep digging in here. I'm going to dig this. I'm just going to dig around just a little bit just to see how big this is, but I suspect that could very well be aluminum foil. Oh no, actually that's a bone. Now again, I'm not freaking out about bones anymore because there's probably a heck of a lot more cow and goat bones out there than there are human, but I'm going to save every one of them just in case. All right, so I went ahead and dug the hole out a little bit, and there's just a lot of like really kind of fresh looking charcoal, but I kind of had my suspicions it could be old. Here's some of it coming out of here. That's actually, you can tell that was just a stick that burned. But by the way, it looks new, doesn't it? But there's a layer down there, and there's a lot of rocks. It's like the fire was built on rocks, so this could be like some type of hearth. And I did hear another signal or two over in this stuff. I have not looked at it yet, so I thought we'd do that together real quick. So it's not, this is not like Indian because there's metal in it. So this could be French and Indian War, but it could be a lot later. I don't think it's new though, because that was actually in the top, wasn't it? That's probably one of the signals I heard when I first started digging. Let's see what that is. All right, so whatever that was really close to the surface, not down in that charcoal. Boy, it looked like that would be really easy to find. Must have set the loop on it. There it is, right there. Nope. Nope. All right. Boy, this is hard. Maybe I haven't even dug it up yet, actually. I'm going to put you away, and I'm going to go ahead and find this stuff, dig around a little bit more, and then I'll show you what I have. I think, oh, there it is right there. Yeah, see, look at this. This is probably more of that other thing I was finding, but that's like a shoe buckle or something. That's definitely a colonial era buckle. Yep. Another piece of it. So who knows? We'll keep digging. That's probably why I can't find. Oh, looky, yeah, it is. Look, there's the inside of it. I wonder if I hit that thing. That is the definitely a part of a colonial era shoe buckle. Now, I don't know if it came out of that charcoal though, or came out higher. I think it came out of that charcoal, didn't it? We found bone in there too. Is it goat bones or is it human bones? Probably goat bones. I'm gonna dig it out a little bit just to see what's going on here. I just can't believe or have a hard time believing that that's been in the ground like this since 1756. That's a long time ago. All right, still at the hole. I'm getting it dug out, and boy, I tell you, it's getting a little spooky again. A lot of charcoal. I'm not getting any metal or anything, but a lot more bone as well. So I thought we'd take a look at this together. The main layer is actually down below, but boy, every bone I look at looks human to me. But one thing I have been told is that human bone has a lot of vesicles in it, so it's very spongy is a good word. And this is the spongiest bone I've ever seen. And there's some bigger pieces of it here. Now, if that's human, it's a Sam Squanch. I think that is way too big, unless that's a shoulder, piece of a shoulder, but almost looks like a cow. I don't know. See how spongy that is? Boy, that's scary looking. Let's keep digging a little bit, because I'm certainly not going to call somebody out here for a buried cow. All right, let me show you what the layer is starting to look like in here. A lot of charcoal, pieces of bone. But like I said, I'm not really hitting any, more metal. Just charcoal and bone. But that stuff looks like, just doesn't look that old. Let me work on it a few minutes. I'll get you back out and show you what I found. Okay, so I dug the hole a little bit more. I'm going to cover it up. I'm not real comfortable. I'm going to have to think about this a little bit. I'm not real comfortable with what I'm finding. Definitely charcoal. There's a layer of rocks, charcoal on a layer of rocks, kind of like a fireplace, fire pit or something, but I am finding colonial metal in there. I dug 2 little round shot, and this has all come out of there too. And you can see there's a fair amount of bone, and I've got a piece of some type of twisted metal there. I don't know if that's brass or lead, but that's right down in the middle of this stuff. So just thinking offhand, we know it's not like Native American from 1,000 years ago, because they wouldn't have these musket balls in there. We know it's not modern because it wouldn't have musket balls and shoe buckles in it. So this could actually be part of the fort. I'm not seeing those human bones, and I'm hoping, I'm praying that they're not. But I'm going to cover this back up, and we'll think about that one a little bit more. The fact that it's kind of down in this swale is just, I don't know why it would be in the swale, but if it was part of the fort. I really don't think the fort was this big. I would think it would have been over in that area, but who knows. We'll cover it up, maybe look at it again, and do a proper excavation and see what it is, or maybe not. Okay, so we're just a few feet where I dug the charcoal and stuff, and I just dug a big old piece of melted lead. So I'm starting to think this might be colonial related as well. This whole area right here. There's tons of iron in here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and dig a few targets, and then I'll get the camera back out and we'll get them. What you say? All right, the sun's going down. I'm still in the area where I dug that pit out that had all the charcoal in it in the Colonial era shoe buckle. I got a bunch of targets dug. I thought we'd go ahead and look at them together real quick. Okay, number one. Turn the machine on. I think it's that dark streak in that top there. Haven't looked at it yet, okay? Yep, all right, that's probably it, whatever it is. See it? See it going right across there. I don't know if it's gonna be old or new, but it's not iron, so I do know that much. Might be a piece of pewter spoon. Yeah, that's what it is. That is the part of a pewter spoon handle to like a rat tail spoon, I do believe. All right. Funny that I don't think the bowl's there. Oh, there's another little signal there, but I'll dig that in a minute. Let's go ahead and get these real quick before it gets dark. Something small there. Pretty big holes, but that's just the way it has to be today. The guy who has the cows stopped by, and he said he didn't, as long as we filled him in, he didn't care. Okay, there's another one of those little eyelets. I think I found one earlier today, or maybe the last video. And there's another one here, I think. That's off of like, you know, like shoelace. I don't know if that's what it is. I'll fill that in. I did see a musket ball in one of these holes. Yeah, this one here. So this is real close to where, well, that's the pit right there that we dug. You see the dark soil. And this is a big old 69 caliber or 72 caliber musket ball. That's a military musket ball. You know, probably like out of a Brown Bess or something. Definitely military though. Civilians didn't use balls that big. All right, I'm gonna creep up the hill. Got 4 targets up here, it looks like. And yeah, all right, something in this mess here. You see all kinds of charcoal mixed in with all this stuff. Not seen it yet. There we go. All right, let's try that. All right, so this loose stuff. Is that it? No, it's a rock. It's in my hand. All right, good. A piece of aluminum, like pull tab, off of a can of some sort. So got this one. Something in the top. I'm gonna just shake that out of there. Speed it up a little bit. I don't know what I did with it now. I think I kicked it back in the hole, actually. Nah, it's right in here. It's pretty small, though. In here. Not in there. Not in this. Probably in this ball right here. Okay, I see something brassy, or at least brass colored there. Let's see what it is. That is a modern rifle bullet. That's the end of it that was fired. All right, not doing too good over here, are we? This might be... All right, I haven't checked this one yet. Something in here? Don't see it yet. Don't see it yet. Fell out whatever it is, so it's pretty small, huh? You can feel it right here. Okay, that's going to be a chunk of melted lead. I think that's going to be a fired musket ball, a smaller caliber. Very uniformly deformed though, like a little flying saucer. All right, that might be it. I don't know if we checked that or not, did we? No, I guess not. Something small on the side of that. Because I think they're too small to be buttons even. Or just little tiny pieces of lead. That it? Nope, not yet. Not yet. That might be it there. Nope. It's minuscule. I can feel something heavy right here. That's going to be lead. All right, another piece of melted lead. Okay, what I'm going to do at this point is get these all filled in. We haven't checked this one yet. And try to dig one more series of holes before it gets dark. I want to get to the farm before it gets dark. It's always a good thing to do. Okay, another musket ball. This is the smaller caliber that, you know, the civilians might have used, or the Indians were probably using. and that's fired and uniformly mushed up too. I'm gonna fill these all in real quick and try to find a couple more targets before it gets dark. Came back to the hole where I found that part of the spoon. There's another part of the handle right there, but still no bowl. That's definitely pewter. On the far side of the fort, I just dug this. Looks almost like a pan to a trap, like a beaver trap. And of course, back in this era, 1750s, they would have still been trapping beavers and stuff around here and trading in furs. Could be what that is. Okay, we are on the probably next to last, if not the last, little splurge of holes that I have dug in here. You can see where they're uncovered. 4 or 5, and hell, guess what? I have a couple non-ferrous, non-metallic items that I found that are pretty cool. You're gonna like. I want you to try to guess what they are. 2 of them. One's good and one's broken. Creek's right down there. We're on the kind of opposite side of the fort that we've been hunting. We've been over toward that ravine mostly. More artifacts over there for sure. A lot more iron too. Scattered over here, I have dug a few things. Trap pan that you probably just saw was right in here, I think. Anyway, I got my first target we're gonna look at right here. I actually was already looking at it. No, this is not the one. I don't know. All right, so I had a fired bullet that yeah, this is it. Okay. What happened is my battery died when I was talking about it at about this point right here. Okay, this is a fired bullet. You can see it's all mushed. I don't know why it has a hole in it though. I don't know what that's all about. We'll have to clean it up, but it looks fired and not melted. All right, so that's one down. Look at this. There's lots of wow, that's like obsidian almost. That's really sharp. Flint and stuff in here. All right, next hole. The 2 here. Let's go over to these. I'll cover that in just a minute. Well, let's go ahead and check it. Let's go ahead and check it just to make sure I got everything. Yep, that was all. Let's check this one. Oh, I can see that right there. Lucky. So here's a musket ball. This is one of those smaller calibers. I think I mic'd out these already. You've probably seen in the videos. I think they're like 57 caliber, maybe 56, 58, something like that. Those are probably in the civilian muskets or the Indian muskets. Put it in a bag. All right, now this hole over here is pretty cool. I had a signal and it was a piece of iron. I saw it, so I just went ahead and grabbed it. But looky there. You recognize that? Do ya? That's a beautiful arrowhead, huh? Yeah, that's nice. Just give it a little wash. And yeah, that's pretty. I like it. It's broken, but it's still pretty, isn't it? Nice, that's nice. I like it. That's pretty. It's a lot different than the other one. The other one I have is that triangular bladed one. I'm going to put that right there for now because I'm going to get a picture of that with my phone. I think we have another target down here that we got to look at. Oh, and again, I just found that when I was digging out the hole. I had a signal and just popped out, and I saw it. I actually have another one. I think I might have covered it in. Oh no. It might have been one of those other ones back there. I don't see it. I thought it was here. Okay, I had a target here. Right there, kind of a mid-tones, probably gonna be lead. Yeah, another musket ball. Another unfired musket ball, you know, the of civilian or Indian caliber, not the big ones like the one in the brown bass. Okay, now I have another black arrowhead that I put on a piece of dirt, and it might have been in a hole we already visited. So we're gonna have to go back and look over the holes that we just came from and see if it's there. I don't see it there. Don't see it this, yeah, no, there it is. That's the one we already found. Now there's another one. Darn it. I should have paid more attention to it. I bet it was in this one right here. What I'll do is I'm gonna have to just kind of sift through. It was a bigger one, but it was like broken in half. Yeah, so I done goofed. I'm gonna dig this stuff up. There's that piece we already looked at, I think. I'm gonna dig this stuff out and sift through it real quick, and hopefully at least get a picture of it for you. I'll try to dig a couple more holes, but I can't promise it. I want to get off time before it gets dark. Okay, guys, this is going to be it. It's getting dark, and I want to get out of here before the farmer gets mad at us when we go driving by his house. I don't want it to be pitch black. I've got 3 targets left in the ground. We're going to dig them together. Unfortunately, I know what one is because I just saw it as I dug it, and it is a pull tab. All right, now we're in the far corner of that, what we think is the fort area, goes out across here all the way. Not near as many targets over here, but I am digging some, some stuff. A little one here, something small right in here. You hear squeaking. Wants to get away from us, doesn't it? All right, so it should be out of there. Ah, another pull tab. That's why I guess I haven't come over here much. All right, one more target. Over here, we'll fill in the holes and we're gonna vámonos, muchachos. All right, it's out in here. Hopefully it's not a pull tab. 3 pull tabs. I mean, really, what a way to end the day. I'm not gonna do a roundup because I want to get out of here. Might get some pictures at the end of this video. If not, again, I'm going to have pictures of everything that I found here in a separate video anyway, all cleaned up, and I'll go over everything and tell you what I think they are. Hope you enjoyed today's little adventure. We're going to come back, I promise you. We got a lot of work to do here yet. We do. Could use a dip in the river, what do you say? It was about 50 degrees warmer, maybe.
Until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She don't care if you're dying or if you're living or somewhere in between. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby, and I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saying.